2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for Miami, they've got Anderson. Tyler Hero out there with Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. Oh, we get to see, Brent, 2 of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play.
Here we go.
It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Trent against Hero. Adebayo high post. Passes it to Rozier and stolen by Lillard. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Pass to Jaquez. Knocked loose.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jaquez with the rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 1, and will return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Jackson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Trent in at the 2 guard. Now, Brent, when it comes to Portis, his duties have increased over the years.
And that has a lot to do, Kevin, with the defensive improvement from Bobby Portis. He puts more effort into that D, and the coaches trust him more, not just to spark off the bench.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. Pass to Jovic. Shoots over Kuzma. And Jovic gets it to go. Now Trent. Lillard outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And that one drops for him.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Rozier looking around. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what needs...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Well, for the Bucks, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient.
And that's going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Anderson. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami. On offense, here are the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Off target at the rim.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
To the inside. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Rozier. Hero's got his first bucket in this one. Lillard against Anderson. And Lillard kicks to Trent. One second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next.
Here we go.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3 on the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. The big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. Here's Kuzma. Bangs home the trifecta. Kuzma's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Kuzma loves that corner shot. It just works for him.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 6. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat.
Heat dancers, get loud.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Bam's size along with his athleticism, that could be a big problem on the interior.
Bam Adebayo.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That brings them within 5.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard. 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Hero. The rebound by the Bucks. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Here's Lillard. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.